counting, Scribbler turned spy in Russian lockup. TLDR. Evan Gershkovich, the Wall Street Journal wordsmith, has clocked up a chilling 100-day stretch in a Russian prison on, let's call them fictitious, espionage charges. His boss, Emma Tucker, says he's faring all right, but let's not kid ourselves, things aren't exactly peachy in the Moscow big house. Has Uncle Sam made enough moves to secure his release, or are we just marking days on the calendar here? In a world that's increasingly saying print is dead, one journalist proves that the real story sometimes starts after the last full stop. Meet Evan Gershkovich. This Wall Street Journal reporter has been swapping New York's coffee shops for a Russian prison cell, courtesy of some super fishy accusations of espionage. What gives? Turns out, Gershkovich was in Russia on a legit reporting gig when he got nabbed by the FSB, Russia's security service, in late March. Outrageous, says Tucker, Gershkovich's boss. You think? What happened to free press, Mother Russia? Gershkovich has been labeled the first American journalist detained on spying charges since the Cold War. Now, isn't that a dubious honor? The U.S. ambassador to Russia, Lynn Tracy, has managed to score 2 visits. But Gershkovich's parents got to see him too, inside what his mother describes as the aquarium, a glass cage, actually, during his last court appearance. Emotional moment, or just a dystopian episode of Shark Tank? What's been cooking in the diplomatic corridors, though? While Moscow's spokesman, Dmitry Peskov, hints at a possible prisoner exchange, it seems our folks back in DC are a little less chatty about it. Is that a light at the end of the tunnel, or is someone just playing with the switch? And while we're counting days, let's spare a thought for Paul Whelan. The former U.S. Marine has spent over 4 years in Russian lockup after a sketchy espionage conviction. Surely, he too deserves a shout-out on the Freedom Train? Just to add, the above isn't meant to be investment, legal or health advice. After all, Turned Up News is not your mom, your lawyer or your gym instructor. With all this in mind, we gotta ask, is the pen mightier than the sword, or is it just a ticket to the gulag when you're asking the tough questions? As we watch the days tick by for Gershkovich and Whelan, are we really doing enough to protect our journalists abroad? Or is it just another day, another headline? What do you reckon? Drop your thoughts below.